What is going on, guys, and welcome to a brand new video. And today we're going to be talking about Nature's Prophet and how this hero has really fallen off grace. A couple patches ago, this was one of the most played heroes in Dota 2. It's being played practically from every position. Before yesterday, I hadn't played against a Nature's Prophet in a really long time, and this guy's item build was very interesting. He was a Grandmaster Nature's Prophet player, and he absolutely dumpstered me. It was Invoker versus Nature's Prophet. It's a matchup I wasn't very familiar with, as nobody's playing this hero, so I definitely got astounded by the attack speed of Nature's Prophet. I kind of had forgotten about that, as I have played Nature's Prophet in the past, but I wouldn't call myself a Nature's Prophet player. And his build was starting out with 6 Fairy Fires and some Tangos, and I honestly thought you could do a lot better with some stats, getting a couple of Wraith Bands, but honestly I understand the build. It does so much damage in the early laning phase. It helps you dominate your lane a lot harder, as stats will only provide a little bit more tankiness, but this provides just pure overall damage. Plus you got the outplay on the Fairy Fire, and you got multiple of them, so you can always go for even bigger outplays. One of the things I really enjoyed about this hero, after getting my ass kicked by him, I ended up going into a lobby and playing some Nature's Prophet, because I had completely forgotten that this hero even existed, as his win rate in Archon is 41%, which is my current bracket, and 45% in Divine or Immortal. I really understood why, as I had a really good laning phase. I was making so many rotations before even my level 6, which is one of the strongest things this hero has going for him. One of the things I really felt like this hero was lacking in was the split push, which is one of the main reasons why you pick Nature's Prophet. They didn't really have a lineup that really deals with split push very easily, but with the gates, they were able to rotate so easily onto my treants and really pressure me out of the lanes, as I'm super squishy and I really don't want to get pulled by Lich and Omni Slash and completely get dumpstered. So I couldn't really go for the full-blown wrap potential. This hero feels incredibly squishy. It's definitely very snowball based, so if you don't snowball your lane super hard, it's going to be really difficult for you to come back into the game. And I went for the right click build, as that's definitely what I feel like is the best way to play Nature's Prophet right now. I feel like the treants have gotten nerfed so much that they're not really high value. You max the sprout, max the teleport, so you're able to be rotating constantly off cooldown. Every time you see a really squishy hero, or any hero for that matter, that is low on the map, you just TP and get a nice free easy kill. But this hero really depends on the vision game going your way. This game we were definitely losing on the vision game. Early on I was able to make a lot of pressure and a lot of kills were coming in my way, but as the minutes went by, the enemy team started getting stronger and stronger, and I was finding it really difficult to get those pickoffs, and I wasn't able to kill the supports as easily. And that's one of the reasons why I feel like this hero is just so weak. Even though you're very strong, you have your Silver Edge, you have your BKB, your MKB, you're hitting like a truck, but it doesn't really feel that way, because heroes nowadays are so tanky, and the builds they're going for are Guardian Greaves, they're going for the Pavis, they're going for Solar Crest, they're going for items that Nature's Prophet doesn't really want the enemy team to have, period, as it's going to slow down my ability to kill them and get free pickoffs. So that's one of the reasons as well why I feel like this hero has dropped from grace. Also, that pretty much every carry that's being played right now that's popular in the meta is a maelstrom buyer, so they can easily take a portal, clear all your treants unless you're consistently microing every treant out of the way and paying attention to that. Otherwise you're going to be feeding tons and tons of treants. I feel like they're really weak right now. They definitely need a buff, and if you don't want to buff the treants, as you don't want to go into a zoom meta again, then you just buff his HP and his right click. His right click doesn't feel that strong in the mid game to the late game. His ability to team fight isn't that great, as his spells are practically to control single target. You sprout them, and with your sprout leash talent, it's honestly very strong because it's very difficult to get out of that, and it'll practically guarantee you any support kill. But if they have tools like Manta Style, or they have 4 staffs to break through, it'll make your life a lot harder. He's a single target based hero, which doesn't make him a great team fighter, as most team fighters right now are AoE abilities like Tidehunter or Omni Slash that can be cast on different heroes. Abilities like that. Lich Armor has always been very strong against Nature's Prophet. These types of heroes are very prevalent in the meta, making Nature's Prophet a lot more obsolete, and the fact that there's a limitation on wards and sentries and vision overall, it makes playing Nature's Prophet very difficult unless you are just overall a really good Nature's Prophet player. Then you could definitely get a lot of value from it, but for the overall player, I find that it's very difficult to pick this hero and find enough value to justify the pick, especially from the mid lane. Maybe from the off lane you get a lot more value, but I can see it being easier to shut down because in the mid lane you're in a 1v1. You can always go farm the side camps with the treants, and you have a lot more map pressure you can put on, as you can put pressure on the mid tower, push it out quickly, and then go to a side lane and get easy rotations. I definitely like to know what you guys think in the comment section below, what you guys think about Nature's Prophet in the current meta. Do you guys think he really needs a buff, or you guys want him to stay at the bottom of pretty much every single rank? I definitely feel like this hero just needs some HP buffs, some stats buffs, or make him universal. It would be really cool to see Nature's Prophet being a universal hero. Honestly, some people might think it's broken, but with his kit, I don't think it would really be broken. Like, he has really good attack speed and everything, but you could definitely just control the stats a little bit, make the treants a little bit stronger. Overall, this hero is not really doing too much. You could be snowballing, you could have a ton of items like I had in this game, super farmed with a bunch of kills, really good XP, and still not be able to team fight, because that's just what the hero doesn't do very well. The whole point of this hero for you to pick is to split push the map, get single target pickoffs, and get your team that advantage and lead because they're playing with a man down. But when it comes to a full-blown team fight, you don't really provide anything other than single target damage. Your treants are going to be split pushing lanes, but like I said, there's a lot of maelstrom buyers in the meta, so they can easily clean them up, as they don't do the same damage as they used to before. They're not as tanky, and there's not as many of them as well, so it's definitely not very good. I will definitely be making some more Nature's Prophet videos, trying to create a really cool item build that will make this hero a little bit more consistent, and I'm going to be doing some theory crafting on the next Nature's Prophet video and see if I can come up with a build that'll make this hero a lot more viable for those Nature's Prophet players that really want to play this hero, because I definitely enjoy playing this hero quite a bit. I think it's very versatile. I just think we have to fix its weaknesses, which for me, one of them is tankiness. Overall, this hero is very squishy, so you need to build items like Silver Edge, Hurricane Pike to make yourself a lot tankier. You're able to last a lot longer in the team fights and be able to cast more sprouts and control more supports or enemy carries that cannot get away from the sprout and don't have a quelling blade. So I will be theory crafting a new item build coming up very soon. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. A like would be much appreciated. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.